This is for drawing 9. We're just drawing the stuff that's in blue. So we have a number of ways that we can start this out. I'm going to go ahead and start down here. What this line is 2.5 this way, and then this line doesn't really matter how tall we make it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my line tool. And that coordinate is 2, 0.05 or 0.5, enter. I'm going to go 2.5 this direction, enter, and then up doesn't really matter. That 20 degrees is the angled line, not the line that's vertical. So I'm just going to draw about there and hit enter. Now, I'm going to grab the line tool again, put my cursor here. That's going to be my point. I need to draw a line at 20 degrees. So I'm going to go at, and then the distance doesn't really matter. I'm going to do something that I know will reach it. So I'll type 4, and then angle. So shift comma gives you the angle symbol, and 20, and hit enter, and then enter again, gets you out of the command. We can then come up to the home tab, select trim, grab both of these because they're both cutting objects with the trim, hit enter, and then trim off the ends. That completes the little triangle. Now I'm going to grab the line tool again. We're going to work on the big square in the middle. It's a diamond shape. It starts at 5, 2, so my first point is 5, 2. I'll hit enter. Now, polar coordinates or polar tracking, I would suggest turning this on. Clicking the arrow, by default it's probably at 90. Make it 45 for this. What that allows is us to be able to snap at angles of every 45 degrees. We're going to go 2 units this direction, 2 units this direction, 2 units this direction, and then I can close it up. C to close, hit enter, and that finishes the command. You'll also notice that this says midpoint and the TYP is typical, meaning every corner of the smaller rectangle is touching a midpoint. A really easy way to take care of that is to select rectangle, put your cursor on the midpoint. If you don't have midpoint on, you can come down here, click the arrow next to the object snaps, and make sure midpoint is on. So, midpoint to midpoint finishes the command. That part's done now. Now I'm going to draw the line. My line goes from 8.6 to 8.2. So first, grab my line. I'll go 8, 6. And then my second coordinate is 8, 2. Enter. I'm going to go ahead and draw my other 2 angled lines from the top to the midpoint and the bottom to the midpoint. So line, selecting the midpoint, pan over here. I got an endpoint there as well because I'm at the end of both those other lines. That's the right spot. Click to finish that. Hit enter. I can right click and repeat line, or just go grab the line tool again. Click the corner. You'll see I'm on the endpoint and midpoint. Click here and hit enter. And that gives us the overall shape. The last thing to do is the circle at the midpoint of this line with a radius of 1. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the circle tool. Make sure that I'm specifying the center point for the circle. I just picked the regular center radius circle, so I'm going to grab midpoint, and my radius is 1. Hit enter. That completes video for drawing number 9. Go ahead, print that off to a PDF, submit that to the Dropbox. Thanks.